What is writing? I've described it as an illusion. I've described it as hard work. Both of those are absolutely true. But I want to dig deeper to the very bottom of what writing is. For a long time, I didn't really think about it this way. And after I did, it changed how I write. It changed what I wrote. It made me think differently, not just about writing, but about all art, about how it's made, how it affects you. So what is writing? Writing is manipulation. And by extension, all art is manipulation. I'm Robbie Dorman, and that's what this video is about. It's about manipulation. Now, let's start with that word, manipulation. Roll it over in your mind. What do you think about it? What does it mean to you? Generally, it's negative. If someone is manipulating you, it means they're tricking you. They're trying to sell you something, or being abusive. They're lying to you. They're making you feel a certain way to influence your behavior. Someone is described as manipulative. It's never good. Charismatic is good. Likeable is good. Manipulative is bad. But writing is manipulation. It's not bad at all. In fact, knowing it's manipulation provides a clarity of action. And all art is also manipulation. I'll get to that in a bit. Every word you write is a choice. Use of proper noun versus pronoun. What kind of sentence you use, what kind of punctuation, sentence length, diction. Some examples. John sprinted toward the oncoming storm, ready to face it head on. John ran into the thunderstorm. John's legs pumped as the rain pelted him. He was inside the storm, finally. All deliver roughly the same information, but how I deliver that information varied widely in just those three permutations. What verb I use, sentence structure, decision is split into two sentences, use of a comma, each a decision, each a choice. And each of those three examples elicits a different emotional response. How? Think about the word sprinted. Roll it over in your mind, much like you just did the word manipulation. Now do the same for pelted. Finally, thunderstorm. You have a relationship with those words built over time. What the word thunderstorm makes you feel is different than what it makes me feel. I grew up in Central Florida, thunderstorm capital of the world. When I think of a thunderstorm, I think of thunder that booms across the sky and shakes the earth. I think of big oaks creaking above me. I think of heavy rain rattling the aluminum roof of my parents' house in the woods. It's probably different for you, but you feel something. It might be small or subtle or even quickly forgotten, but it's something. And that's one word among thousands. Each and every word you choose to write has an effect on the reader, manipulates the reader. And that's on the most obvious level. But everything else matters too. The length of a sentence, the clause, the punctuation you use, how long your paragraphs are, how long your chapters are. From top to bottom, every single one is a choice. And every choice is choosing how you want your audience to feel. Do you want them sad? On their toes? Are you pulling them up? Getting them feeling nice and happy? Wanting to crush them a few paragraphs from now? All of this is saying it's more than what happens in your story. It's everything. Everything you write matters. Everything you write is manipulation. Now earlier I said all art is manipulation. A movie, a song, a painting, a sculpture. All of them make you feel a certain way. The best are crafted with the same choices you make in your writing. A certain chord progression here, a certain color palette here. A brushstroke here, but not there. To guide you, to make you feel a certain way, the way the artist intends. But a novel can be anywhere from 50,000 to 1,000,000 words. Don't write a million-word novel. Each of those words a choice. Why is writing hard? Because making choices is hard. Because every choice is deciding the course of your reader as they trace your story, as they are manipulated by your words. Now, don't get me wrong. Do you consciously decide every single word predicated on emotional movement in your audience? No, of course not. Many, many words are there for structural reasons. They are the foundation of a house, the framing. They exist to provide a place in which to rest the impactful words. But they still matter, even if the eye only grazes them as it passes over the page. And if you think about all of that all at once, it can be overwhelming. Just getting words on the page is enough of a challenge most days. And now I have to worry about each and every one and their impact on the reader and their infinitely variable life and how the word thunderstorm affects them versus me? No, I would actually suggest against that. Thinking about it all the time is more of a process for revisions down the road after the book is written and you want to publish it. But I also don't think it should leave your mind completely. Let it lurk there, underneath the surface. Let it be a voice in the back of your mind, because it can be incredibly valuable as a guide, as a tool in your toolbox. When you're working on something, you're in the middle of a chapter, and you've lost a sense of grounding or purpose, think back to manipulation. How do you want your audience to feel? Is this chapter slow, fast, sad, happy? Is this paragraph intended to quicken the pace? Is this sentence a gut punch or a happy meal? Answer that question. Let it guide you back on track. I'm Robbie Dorman. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, subscribe. You can find me online at robbiedorman.com. It has links to check out all of my horror novels. I would love for you to take a look. Thanks for watching, and until next time, be seeing you.